What up everyone, it's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends video, and what I have for you today is the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Gamerverse Avengers Starboost Armor Iron Man action figure review. Before I get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up like rating on the video, it'll help show your support for this channel and I greatly appreciate it. Now with that said, let's take a close look at this Starboost armor skin for Iron Man. Let's jump straight into comparisons first. As you can see here, we have our Starboost Iron Man armor next to the default Iron Man armor. A few things to note here, we get some new parts added onto the Starboost armor to differentiate it a little from this default Iron Man. So we get a new upper torso, we get new shoulder pads, new forearms, and we get new lower legs, but the knees and the feet are still the same from this one. And yeah, everything else is the same. And this one stands a little bit taller, as you can see here. Gotta be the upper torso doing it, so it's big and bulky. But overall, it has a great build to it. Taking a close look at the face, I think it looks great. I like this nice shimmery effect it has on the faceplate. So that looks cool, and the faceplate is in a nice dark gray color. Then looking at the side, you see it going all the way down right here to the mouth. And I don't know what it is, but I feel like this faceplate looks better than this one, and it's the same exact head sculpt, but for some reason, it looks different to me, and I think that's how much colors can make a big difference here. I don't know, maybe because of the gold paint. I feel like it's making the nose poke out through his helmet, and here it hides it, and it's the same exact face sculpt as you see. It's just funny to me. Nice paint we get here, get a red slash right there, and this Starboost armor, when I first saw it, was the MCU Iron Man 3 movie one, and it's a big difference from that one. That one had like a gold faceplate, and there's like a lot of carbon fiber materials throughout the armor on that one. But here we get some gray stripes at the top right there. And yeah, that's pretty much the helmet right there. Now taking a look at the upper torso, as I pointed out before, it's a new piece. And it's got some nice color apps right here. So you get like this copper bronze type of color. You get that dark gray again. So it's really nice, and you'll see that painted throughout. The arc reactor here is painted in a white plain color, whereas the default armor had this fuzzy, grainy type of print application onto it. You know, you don't get that here. And it looks really good, you know, and this straps around the shoulders, looking like a big harness. This is a look at the back. You know, again, you get the gray, you get some gold right here in the middle. So it looks really, really good. Again, you can see some of that sculpting throughout, and you get this, what it looks like to be the thrusters on the back. They don't flap out or anything like that. It's just there. As I said, new shoulder pads. You get some gold trimming around it. And you get some dark gray inside the arms right there. On these arms, the biceps, you get white, some gray, you know, gray elbows. The forearms are new, as I pointed out before. Just taking a close look at them with some gold trimming. You know, you get that dark gray color, and it looks nice. You know, the hands are the same as before. Get a nice pearl white color, and you get some gray on top of the hand. And looking at the lower torso, you know, you get some gray bits and gold bits, you know, through his ribs right there. So that looks good. Something about this upper torso right here where it ends, it looks a little uneven. I don't know. It just feels like that is a little more wide than here. So that bugs me a little. Then taking a look at the lower body, you get a little gray bit right there above his crotch. And you get, oh no, you get a fingerprint right there on his crotch. So someone was touching him inappropriately and not me. Oh, this sucks. Can't even get that out. Crap. Oh man, I hate when that happens. Hate seeing fingerprints. Anyways, I like the mix of regular white and pearl white that we get throughout this figure. It's really cool, especially right here in the upper torso. That looks really, really good. It's a nice shimmer to it. And on the back, you get a Starboost butt. I like the legs down here, as we have the dark gray covering most of the front of the legs, so that's really cool. And on the sides, you get like this red slash on both sides, so that looks cool, mixing in some red. Kind of random, but I dig it. Then looking at the knees, you get some white right there, gray, and then here are the new lower legs right here. So it's a bulkier bulkier piece. And you get some screw bolts sculpted in here, so that's pretty cool. Then you got these flaps right here on the back of his calf. It looks like he can actually hold something right there, but that's just there for design. And yeah, I like the lower legs. I like the bulk of it. It looks cool. The only thing I don't like is this right here. It does hinder the ankle pivot when you're trying to, you know, articulate it. So as you can see, I mean, you can still move it, but it's gonna affect it more when you're like playing along with it and you're trying to get them into the poses. You know, when you're in the groove, you're just gonna have to kind of, you know, pause a little bit and just, you know, articulate it with some good care. But you can definitely get it. It's not impossible. And then you get these little patterns of these triangles and circles right here, so you can see it on the front of his shin right here, and the same thing in his forearms. You could see that. Taking a close look, you get that same pattern right there, and on the other arm as well. So I don't know how good that's coming off camera, but yeah, same pattern. Then you get some pearly white feet with some peg holes at the bottom. Now for accessories, he comes with 2 closed-fisted hands. Then he comes with 2 hands and 4 repulsor blast effects, so you can simulate some flight poses. You get this nice aqua blue color for the effect, and if you want to give him another color, you could give him, if you have the Iron Man Dr. Doom, you switch it up, you could do that. I was trying to look for a green color because in the game, if you equip things such as like Gamma Gear, he can blast green effects, so that's pretty cool. His repulsor colors can change and all that fun stuff. So yeah, if you have different colors and want to switch it up, you don't have to strictly keep this color. So I think that's pretty cool. How do you unlock that Gamma Gear stuff? I don't know yet, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool that you can, you know, change the colors and the power sets. His colors can change from whatever type of buff he's getting. Now to cover articulation with Starburst armor, Starboost. I keep wanting to call him Starburst armor if he had all these fruity colors, but his head moves that far up. That's not gonna stop me. You can push it up a little farther than that to the point where you pop it off and have it resting. So, you know, it looks a little more straight. His head moves that far down, left, right, and some pivot. His arms move only that far up. It's a bigger shoulder pad, so you're not going to get much up movement with that. Bummer. Down all around, you got the shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, really good. Wrist swivel, and a wrist hinge. Ab crunch moves that far forward and that far back. You get a waist swivel, legs move that far apart, really good. Moves that far up and that far back. And you get legs that rock around, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and no heel to the Starburst butt. And you get ankles that move up, down, and you got some ankle pivot right there. Now for the return of my on the shelf segment, here is our Starboost armor Iron Man in my newly added Marvel Legends Gamerverse shelf. Alright, and now to wrap things up, my final rating is an 8 out of 10. I really liked this one and surprisingly enjoyed it a lot more than the default Iron Man. Maybe due to the combination of new parts and a new color scheme that we'd never had with a Marvel Legends Iron Man before. I'm happy this Starboost armor is a skin in the game. Even though it originally appeared in the House Party Protocol scene in Iron Man 3, part of the MCU, this armor is one of my favorites and was also done by other toy companies in action figure form. So to have this in Gamerverse fashion is yet again refreshing for Iron Man Legends figures. Hasbro has been really making their Iron Man figures feel fresh with each new one they come out with featuring new molds. Much respect to them. The paint is beautiful with pearl whites throughout and some of that shimmery gunmetal gray thrown in with some gold keeps my eyes stimulated while posing him around. You might run into some trouble with the ankles and shoulders, but there are still enough flight poses you can simulate despite where you might feel hindered. I know I might have been a little hard on the last Gamerverse Iron Man figure, but this figure makes me appreciate that one even more now since that was the main base buck used for this. Being the huge video game fan that I am, I'm very happy to get another Gamerverse figure to add to my Marvel Legends collection and makes me more anticipated to get the rest of the Avengers video game figures coming out this year and the game itself, which is looking incredible. Overall, this is one I recommend buying if you're a big Iron Man fan and video game fan such as myself, And also, if you're looking to grow a Marvel Legends Gamerverse collection display, grab this guy at your local Target whenever you see him. So now I kick it back to you guys. What do you guys think of this Starboost armor? Do you like it more than the default armor? Will this be one of the main skins you'll use in the game for Iron Man? Comment below, let me know. So that was my review. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Link is in the description below. Check out my website, xman87.com, to view my photo gallery. Hit the notification bell so you know when my videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace, peace.